There has been enormous media interest recently in the establishment of the National Disabilities Insurance Scheme. And the federal government has been at loggerheads with the various state administrations about who's going to pay for what aspects of the scheme and where these pilots are actually going to run.
Coalition states have all refused to sign up to Julia Gillard's trial for a national disability insurance scheme.
Political editor Hugh Rimmington has more on this story.
The divisions are deep and they remain so tonight, Sandra. Barry O'Farrell says he wants a better deal for people with disabilities in New South Wales, but he has lined up in a block with other coalition premiers to say to the Prime Minister, we're sorry, but we are not putting money up for a trial for your national disability insurance scheme.
At the same time, there's been another political development occurring, which has been the establishment of the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profit Commission, which looks like it's set to be a reality later in 2012.
I suppose if you look at the key functions of the ACNC once it's operational, its primary function will be to register charities. It will also operate an information portal, and that portal will have two key arms to it.
The main implication of the new commission is that charities who raise more than $50,000 per year will need to register with this commission, and then their financial details will be made available for scrutiny in the public domain. And so if transparency has been the buzzword over the last year or so in the not-for-profit sector, then that looks set to increase significantly in the future. If scrutiny is set to increase, then it triggers the obvious question about how well prepared you are to deal with that increasing scrutiny. Do you have spokespeople who can communicate key messages in a very clear way while under pressure? Do you have the kind of policies you require to deal with the film crews that arrive on your footstep asking questions about your own corporate governance? Do you have policies in place which determine who can speak on which issues and answer which questions under which circumstances? Do you have an issues management plan, and have you practiced or simulated that plan in action? From a practical perspective, there are at least three things you should be thinking about. First of all is your issues management plan overall. Maybe it's time to pull that out, revise it, and see how accurate or how helpful it is in this new environment. Second of all, media training. How long since your key spokespeople have been trained, and how confident are you in their ability to get across key messages? And then third, is it time to do some practice? Is it worth considering a full simulation of a crisis scenario to really put your existing plans to the test? Because now is the time to be preparing, now is the time to be practicing, because that problem and that scenario may be just around the corner. And if you need to find out some more information, go and check out palin.com.au.